completed the rear quarter. I managed to get out 90% of the scratches that was above the petrol filler. There's just a couple left just on the line. That's come up really nice, and the petrol flap has also come up well. And moving on now to this panel, and as you can see, just like the rest of the car, it's absolutely battered. So I'm going to start flatting this now. Hi, I've just started work on the boot lid, and the boot lid's got about half the paint readings of the rest of the car. It also has the worst of the damage, and basically I'm just going to try and nurse out what I can without having to break through and have to have it repainted. Being a flat panel, it sustained some serious scratching, as you can see, and the paint readings on the rest of the car was really healthy, which gave me confidence to get them out, but I'm afraid I'm not going to be able to mimic that on the boot lid. So started the flatting process, and I've started with 2500, and I'm just going to work my way up gently, see what scratches I can remove, and then move on. So we'll see how we get on. Yesterday you've seen that I did the wing. Today I've got the bumper finished. I haven't been able to get every scratch out, but certainly hidden or made pretty much the ones that are left invisible, and I'm sure outside it will look okay anyway. So there we have it. I'm going to crack on with this, and then the worst of it is down on this lower boot lid panel. Unfortunately, I certainly don't think there's enough paint to get a lot of these out, but we'll have a go. Right, see you later. Well, I've managed to get this side of the boot lid in some sort of decent shape, and I've just unmasked the edge, and as you can probably just see where the scratch is, obviously I've flatted up to the masking, and now I've got to get rid of the slight flatting marks plus the scratches that extend over the edge. So what I'm going to try and do, because obviously I keep going on about the thickness of the paint on the edge, I'm just going to very, very lightly rub this edge with 6000 grit paper. I'm then going to push the boot lid down, and you can see I've protected the rear quarter where I've already polished, and then I'm going to lightly, with a medium cut paste, try and cut these scratches out gently. I've just done the scratches that were around the lower half of the seat pillar, that was masked off. So I've just done that edge, I've done the back edge, and now it's just this edge before it gets a final going over, and it's come out pretty good, to be fair. It's not perfect, but as far as I can tell, there's no heavy scratching to talk about. But we'll have a look once I finish the 4 stages that I've been doing. We'll see what's left, but at the moment we're going to deal with that. So I'll just crack on, get that done. See you a bit later. Right, I've now flatted this edge with 6000 grit. I'm just going to start polishing to remove the sanding marks, and we'll see what we're left with. Right, I'll get polishing and I'll see you shortly. Well, I'll finish this edge, and it's come out very nice. There's one slight tick just there, and it is very, very slight. I'm not going to try and chase it and make it worse. So I'm going to move on to another part of the boot lid now. This has still got to have a final polish, but I'll wait till I finish the top before I do that. But all in all, very pleased, considering I didn't think I was going to get the majority of the scratches out. I've got far more than I expected. It's not perfect, but it's as good as. Right, I'm going to crack on and get some more of this boot lid done, and I'll be on this side next. And see if we have as much luck getting these out as we have the other side. And I can assure you this is a bum clenching part of the job, with the paint readings being much lower. But it gives me a bit more hope now that we've got these out. Right then, I'll see you a little bit later. I'm going to start flatting. Finished flatting this side of the boot lid down to 6000 grit. I think I've got all the scratches out, but we'll polish it up a bit and then recheck. Like I said before, sometimes the flatting marks do disguise the scratches, so give it a bit of a polish and see how we got on. So I'll see you in a bit. Well, I've completed the top of the boot lid now. Really pleased with the outcome. There is a couple of ticks that have not pushed me luck to get out because they're so minor you just won't see them outside. But really, really pleased with the outcome. I think this is one of them cars where you need to see it in the flesh to see the quality of the finish. But considering how it come in, I think it now looks better than when it was new. But now I've got the difficult part of the job, which is this back end with really deep scratches and really poor paint depths. So this is going to be nursed as much as I can. I don't want to break through at this stage now that the top has been recovered. If I'd gone through on the top, then there wouldn't be a problem, just have it repainted. But now I really want to save this back panel, especially this area where the badge goes, and that's where the deepest scratches are. So that's the next part of the job, which will take me to completion of the paint recovery, and then it will be to really detail the car to present to the owners. So it's probably another day's work at least on this part, but the end is near, and I have to say that it's fantastic results. Some polish around the panels that I need to wipe off, just there and around there. But that's a win today for me. I'm just going to start the flatting process now on the time I've got left on this part. So I'll see you again probably tomorrow.